As oh, that's new, isn't it? So guys, we're here with the lovely Loco Wilkinson, who is a very talented 11-year-old who is a participant in the British mini bikes circuit. So good afternoon, Luca. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. So coming from a complete dummy's point of view, tell me what this mini bikes is all about.
British mini bikes is about a little championship for kids from the age of 6 or 7 to learn how to ride a motorbike, then eventually become like quick riders and then move up classes to then being adults, maybe getting to BSB.
What a fantastic explanation there, Luca. And when did you start riding a motorbike, or when did you start getting interested in this?
I've been interested in motorbikes since I was 5 or 6.
Really? That's a very young age, isn't it? And what happened that you first, did you tell mom and dad that that's what you wanted to do, or did they bring you? How did it come about?
I wanted to do motorbiking since I was quite young.
Did you see it?
But my dad, mom and Matt used to always go touring on like adventure bikes, and my dad does track riding.
Cool.
And I normally ask him, Dad, when am I going to be allowed a motorbike? Dad, when am I allowed to have a motorbike? And he's like, when you can learn to stop looking around on a push bike. So basically, when I'd ride a push bike, I'd always like look around, like, oh, what's over there? What's over there? What's over there? And my dad was like,
you need to concentrate.
You need to concentrate on what you're doing.
Right. Okay. So mum and dad bringing you to the tracks and stuff, and Matt. So that got you inspired into riding mini bikes. And when you first got on a mini bike, how did it feel? Did you like it?
First time I ever rode a bike was in a field from one of my mum's friends. And I was like, oh yeah. So I got on the bike, did a lap, got off the bike, took my helmet off, and then just laid on the ground because I was like...
It just blew your minds, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Then we went to another field, and I had to add this in. I had a little slip because it was quite wet. And then I went down, and that was probably my first ever crash.
Mm.
And my mum was like, oh my God, Dad, do something.
Panic.
I was like, Mum, just chill out.
But I bet that was amazing as well. But you got a real rush just even from slipping in that slippy field.
Yeah.
And you were
Then I started doing dirt biking, and that was pretty fun. But then I was always asking my dad to do pit biking.
And what does that entail?
He made a deal with someone to transform my dirt bike to a pit bike. And then we met up with someone called Zach Weston, and we bought another pit bike off them. So pretty much from the start of my pit biking career, I've had over one motorbike.
Oh, you've had one. Wow, is it a lucky bike?
Yeah.
But
I've got two now.
And you've had lots of success in your mini bike career, haven't you, so far? I've seen lots of podiums with you on there, usually coming first, to be honest. How have you climbed the ladder, if you like? So the first race that you actually rode in, where did you come?
I came 11th and 12th.
Out of how many?
About out of like 18, 20.
And did you slowly but surely get better and better?
Yeah, because I was quite slow. But then my dad started taking me to a track called Tattershall, which they actually have banned B&B from there because apparently it was too noisy.
Right.
But I think Tattershall was where I got my first ever podium.
Ooh. How did that feel?
Felt pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, I bet.
Felt really fun.
Mm. And you've won lots of firsts and seconds now, haven't you? You've done really, really well.
Yeah. In fact, the first ever time I got a first place was at a track called Rara, where there's two races every round. And I'd won the first race against someone called Daniel Stevenson, who is very challenging to beat because he's so light. But I'd got ahead of him and then stayed ahead. And then by the time it was the end, I'd won the race. My dad was crying. But then after, in the warm-up lap for the next race, I was at the bottom of the track and my throttle cable snapped.
Wow, it's all
so
dry.
Then I had no more throttle control.
Wow, so it didn't go very fast.
Basically, there's a wire that connects to the throttle that connects to the engine, and basically that snapped. So every time I'd like move the handlebar, it wouldn't do anything because the cable had snapped and it wouldn't pull it.
No, it wouldn't rev. Oh, what a disaster. But I bet since you've been mini biking, it's been a real learning curve for you with a lot of things, hasn't it? So what do you think?
Yeah, I have broken up because along the way it's been a bumpy road, but at some points it does like get really good.
Yeah.
And then some points it's really bad, like when I broke my foot.
Oh dear. I was just about to say that.
But then the next race I won with a broken foot.
Wow, that's amazing. Blimey, is that your worst injury so far? Not that I want to wish any injury on you.
No. In dirt biking I did dislocate my collarbone.
Ooh, painful. But you still get back on your bike, don't you? And you still try again, which is fantastic.
When I dislocated my collarbone, I had to go back in the ambulance or something.
Could you not ride for a while then?
I had to wait a couple of weeks until I could get back onto the bike. But my mum took me to a wedding and I kept taking my cast off. Mum was like, "You've got to keep your cast on. It's not okay to take it off." I'm like, "Mum, my arm's fine now." And she's like, "No, it's not. It's still healing."
Was that really boring to not do your mini biking in those couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it was. Is there anything else? Is there anything else in your life, Luca, that you love doing other than mini biking, or is that it? It's just mini biking?
I like doing rugby and football as well.
Wow. So you do loads of different things. So you do sports with
I also every couple of days I do go for an 8-mile ride on a road bike.
Nice. And how old are you, Luca?
11.
11. Oh my gosh.
12 this year.
Oh, 12 this year. What month?
November.
Oh, it's a bit away yet, but you'll get there. 12 this year. Wow. So have you started secondary school yet, or is that in September?
That's in this September.
Oh, exciting times. And how do you feel about that? Looking forward to it? Yeah.
But at the same time, I am quite nervous.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine, Luca, honestly. But you do some exciting stuff already. So going to a big school shouldn't be too bad for you. Do you know? Yeah. So you do lots of even dangerous stuff compared to what other kids do.
I normally get really excited to tell my classmates. I'm like, "Guess what? I went motorbiking yesterday and I won." Oh. And they're like, "Awesome." And then they just walk away and I'm like,
"Oh dear."
Who else does motorbikeing in the school, mate?
Is any of your other schoolmates do it, or do you just have you just made friends at mini bikes?
I've got some friends at school, but I've only got one or two. But at racing, literally everyone there's basically everyone there. Mm-hmm. Even if they're new there, I'm like, "Hi mate, this is British Mini Bikes, welcome." Oh. And we'll treat each other nicely because it's
a bit like a family, isn't it?
Yeah, basically like a massive 400 people family.
400 people? It's a good job you don't have all them around for dinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you do. Wow.
Or a sleepover.
Go on, it's all right.
Or a sleepover.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You'd run out of pillows, wouldn't you?
I've run out of beds.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. So, Luca, I was just going to ask, with this biking that you're doing, you're 11. So, what kind of league are you in? Because I understand that you kind of started in is it Bambino League or something?
There's Bambinos, then the 110s.
The ones.
Then so out of everything the kids do, it Bambinos, 110s, 140s, then the 160 class, and then the 190 class, which also adults can go in as well. But with adults, they can do a 140, a 150, 85 class, and then a 160, then the 190.
Wow. Is that where you want to be? Do you want to get to the 190? Yeah. That's brilliant. So Luca, I understand that you are a very special person and been recently diagnosed with autism. Congratulations. What a great thing that is to be just see the world in different ways. So how do you think that me biking has really helped you kind of see the world for what it is? How does that?
I think so, yeah.
You think so, yeah. What kind of things do you think you used to struggle with that you don't anymore?
I used to be like really shy around everyone.
Really?
But now, literally everyone in the paddock is like, hey, how are you? And they're like, as soon as you see them, because like when I go to a normal race weekend, I leave on Thursday night, get there, put everything up, maybe play with my mates a bit, then go to the hotel. But every time we get there, I'm like, Dad, can we just wait like 15 minutes? I want to go play with my mates. And they're like, no, we're setting off. I'm like,
oh, it makes you sad. So there has to be a lot involved in mini biking. So Mom, what kind of things do you have to do? You know, is there a lot of preparation to do with this and with Luca? And it's obviously travel and hotels he's mentioned. So is there a lot going on there?
Well, he goes with his dad, and he leaves sometimes on a Thursday, so we miss his time off school. So we have to rely on the school allowing him to do that. The only thing I find, obviously I'm at work then, if they're really, really far away and I can't get there for the weekend, I hate it because I have to sit at home watching it on a screen. And if he crashes, it's just horrible.
Yeah, I bet.
I like to be there. So, yeah, that's what I find difficult. But he loves it. It's just he goes away for the weekend. He's with his mates. He's doing what he loves. And it's just, I don't know, it's really brought on his confidence, hasn't it? It's really made him, more confident and just a happier young man, really.
Oh, well, that's brilliant. That's what you want, isn't it? Just a happy young man, regardless of what that means. So that's good. I noticed that he's got his own social media page.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know, because obviously it's quite, I can't imagine it's not an expensive hobby, but do you need sponsorship and stuff for your racing?
Yeah, I've sponsored by EBC Brakes.
Oh wow. So
we've got a few sponsorships, haven't we? So
I've got Alarm and Vision, Baker Bodycraft, which paints the bikes, H2 Designs, which like does the stickers for them, EBC Brakes, which like does the brakes for us, and then I think
don't forget your dad's company.
I think it's called the Data Scan Retail.
Oh, there you go. That was the important one. His backs, bless him. So your social media page, though, how does that help you connect with people? Because it's different kind of way, isn't it?
Yeah, because all my motorbiking friends, they live like hours away. So I've got one of them that lives down, I think, in Devon.
Oh, wow. That is quite far. And do you keep in touch with everyone on there then?
Yeah, I'm almost hitting 600 followers.
Wow, that's really good. And he's 11. I haven't even got 300.
He was just saying that, I only need one more and I'm on 600.
Oh, well, I'll have a look for you later, Luca.
Oh,
right.
thank you.
You can have a big celebration on Facebook then. Well, guys, what's like Luca obviously wants to get to the 190, was it, Luca? That's like the adult bike riding.
And kids.
And for kids as well. So, right, okay. But so when you're like 15, 16 and you're winning trophies left, right and centre, do you know what your goal is? Do you know what you want to do? Do you want to be world champion mini biker or?
I do want to win a championship in something, because last year I was going to come first in the championship because it was looking good. Basically, the last round last year in the 2020 season, I had to win, and the person that was in front of me had to come third, and then I had to come second or third, and he could come anywhere.
Yeah.
And I would have won. But then in the first race, I was in the lead. He was in third. That lap, we were going on to the last lap, and my throttle cable snapped.
Not that throttle cable again. Good grief.
So that's when he would have won the championship, but he came second then. But then you won the winter season championship, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's for the time.
It's still a championship.
It is, but it's much easier to win.
Well, do you know what? He's got ambition. He's got ambition. He really has. And obviously 2020, very different year for everybody. How did lockdown affect you and your mini biking?
Oh, we had to wear masks everywhere, apart from on the bikes and in our tent.
So
you could still have meets then. That was good news.
Sometimes you could. In the first lockdown, they managed to keep it going because obviously it's really important for the young ones' mental health, and they would have really struggled without it. But then in the last lockdown, when travelling was banned, they couldn't do it because obviously if they've got a race that's quite far away, they're not allowed to travel and stay in hotels.
Half a year I couldn't do motorbike.
Yeah, so you did have a big break, didn't you? It's only just started again, really.
Yeah.
Well, you're back doing what you love, Luca, so that's great. And what's your biking name? Just let everyone know what it is, all the listeners.
El Loco.
El Locos. Is that what they look for on Facebook to get you those 600 plus followers?
El Loco 76 Racing.
Cool. And Instagram.
Ooh, on Instagram as well. Wow. Well, he's obviously a very talented young man and he's got a lot of ambition, a lot of determination. So I'm sure that's one for the future. But Luca, thanks very much for chatting to me this afternoon and wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Okay, speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.